Qua propter bene consus pontes huius actus plena libertate declaro, me ministerio episcopi Rome.
Father JQ, the more you talk about Pope Benedict, kung tutignan mo yung administration niya, ang dami niya na-inherit na problema na hindi dapat na siyang magmana, di ba? Dapat na-solve na yan before. Pero it seems sa kanyang panahon dumating at nabigyan niya ng direksyon.
Yes, yes.
Yun ang nakita ko. Siguro, alam ng Holy Spirit, He has the strength because He's a very well-known theologian. Alam niya paano i-address ang bawat problema.
Yes, yes.
And with all the books that He has written, lahat ng hinahanap yung kasagutan from the priest, from the seminar, from the bishop, even among the cardinals, andun siya. Para siyang isang master na teacher, no? Na ginaguide kayo.
Yes. Yeah, sinabi mo, Ma'am Elvie, na yung teacher, no?
Yes.
That's a very good description of his papacy. Yung kanyang papacy is, yung sabi na isang observer, teaching pope. No?
Ayun.
Kasi yung role ng bishops, tatlo yung major functions eh. To sanctify, to teach, and to govern.
Okay.
Pero yung kanyang papacy,
It's more
kasi naging professor siya before he became pope. I think he published more than 50 books before he became pope. Eh, matagal siya sa classroom. Kaya naging papa siya, parang natural na sa kanya na magturo. At yung teaching, as a teacher, malinaw na ang galing niya mag-isip eh. Malinaw siya mag-isip at saka madaling masundan
Naiintindihan.
yung kanyang sinasabi. Kaya yun ibig sabihin ng good teacher. Maliwanag, madaling masundan, at nagbibigay ng inspiration. At sa parang yun ang biyaya ng Espiritu Santo with this papacy, no, kay Pope Benedict. Yung sabi nga nila na kung sa panahon ni John Paul II, people went to Rome to see the Pope because John Paul was a very charismatic figure. Ngayon daw, people went to Rome to listen to the Pope. Kasi yung kanya mga messages, napakaganda eh, napaka-inspiring, malinaw as a teacher.
Tsaka down to earth, no?
Yes.
Yung parang in-explain niya in such a way na
Yeah.
madaling, hindi dogmatic na dogmatic, di ba?
Now, as a teacher, napapansin ko, if we have to summarize yung kanya mga messages as Pope, as a teacher, focused on the person of Jesus. No?
Tama. Oo.
Sinasabi niya, our religion is not an idea. No? The Catholic religion is not an idea, but it is a person. No? So it is an encounter with Jesus Christ. Palaging paulit-ulit niya sa lahat ng mga messages niya na for us to recover the faith, kailangan na maisabuhay at makilala yung
Sino si
pagkatao ni Jesus.
Jesus.
So it's an encounter with a person. Palagi niyang ulit-ulit niyang he emphasized that point that for us to recover the faith and to make sense of the faith is to encounter the person of Jesus.
Kaya unang libro niya no was Dios es Caritas, di ba? Parang
Well,
yun
the
ang-
encyclical niya, yung unang encyclical as Pope is Deus Caritas
Caritas.
Est, no?
Oo.
God is love. At sinasabi niya dito na God is love is shown, no, by the love of Jesus, no? Especially on the cross, no? Mahalaga 'yon. No? So, ano 'yan? Theme 'yan ng lahat ng mga writings niya. The person of Jesus. Yung last message naman niya nung Ash Wednesday is conversion, to encounter again Jesus. No? So napakalalim.
Yung kanyang message is very simple, no? As you said, it's not just on an idea, kundi talagang meron tao nagmamahal sa atin na walang hanggan na
Yes.
dapat maintindihan natin bakit hanggang ngayon andyan pa rin ang
Yes.
pananampalataya
Yeah.
natin,
Yes.
di ba?
Kaya yung libro niya, Jesus of Nazareth,
Yes.
di ba? Sabi niya, kung yung mga official appointments niya sa Vatican, ginagawa lang sa umaga. Because in the afternoon,
He's writing.
that's when he devoted time to write. Kaya nakumpleto yon yung Jesus of Nazareth, yung 3 volumes. Napakaganda kasi yung parang yung pagka-resign niya, natapos niya yung kanyang project to write about Jesus. So napaka-consistent yung niyang gustong ituro, no, sa simbahan.
Tsaka yung makikita mo talagang theologian siya in a high degree. At the same time, makikita mo yung bang gusto niya, kahit na mag-step down siya, meron siyang naiwan
Yes.
alaala, di ba? Kayong mga kaparian talagang nakita ko yung mahal na mahal niyo si Pope Benedict because parang sa inyong isip, mas marami kayong natutuhan sa kanya.
Yeah.
Tama?
Yeah, ang lalim eh. Nagagamit agad sa mga homilies, yung mga messages niya. Like say, 2 Year of Faith, talagang
Ang
ano
dami
na,
pwedeng pag-usapan.
materials na for retreats, for spiritual direction, for teaching. Ang linaw niya magturo eh. Saka yung ano siya eh, yung mga themes na gusto niyang ipaliwanag, madaling sundan.
May courage siya, di ba?
Yes, yes.
He is the only Pope who is very courageous in saying mali ito, hindi
Yeah.
niyo dapat gawin. Di ba may
Yeah.
sanction nangyayari ngayon?
He's the first pope to really address the issue and
Yes.
face the issue
Yes.
and suggested na steps no, na iwasan. No? Siya
Siya
pa,
lang,
siya ang una.
Kaya nga dapat, di ba, dapat i-admire natin siya
Yeah.
kasi binigyan niya ulit ng pag-asa ang
Yeah.
simbahan.
Yes, yes.
Kasi now, the church is a listening church. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. At yun nga, sabi nga niya, sa dami kasing mga issues ngayon ng simbahan, sabi niya, mahalaga din na makinig, no? Makinig sa mga sinasabi ng mga tao, no? Sinasabi niya na dialogue, no? Mahalaga din sa kanyang papacy na dialogue, no? Dialogue with other religions, dialogue with the secular world, dialogue with all kinds of groups. Mahalaga din yun sa kanyang papacy. Para, at ano naman, yung sa kanyang dialogue, sinasabi na dialogue, hindi naman sinasabi na i-compromise yung faith natin. Para sa kanya din, na sa parts of dialogue is sasabihin din kung saan tayo nanggagaling in terms of our faith. Na yung sabi, the clarity of the message of the Christian faith. Kasi kung wala tayong ganong clarity, mahirap naman yung dialogue na ganyan. So, para sa kanya, dapat a Christian should be clear kung ano yung saan siya nanggagaling sa kanyang pananampalataya para kung makipag-dialogue tayo, alam kung saan tayo nanggagaling.
Saan tayo nakatayo?
Yeah, mahalaga yung message na ano. So malinaw din yung kay Pope Benedict XVI. Yeah.
He is the only Pope who can really address reality.
Yeah, yeah.
Diba? Yun ang nakikita ngayon eh.
Yeah.
So wag natin pag-usapan yung mga sexual abuse, yung mga pedophiles. Hindi dapat yun eh. Kundi paano niya tayo binabalik yung pananampalataya sa loob ng
Yeah.
simbahan.
That's the basic message of his papacy. Yeah.
What do you think ang isa pang sa personal opinion lang ito, na talagang nag-udyok sa kanya na gusto na niya mag-resign?
Yeah. Well, ang sinabi nga doon sa kanyang statement na with all the questions facing the church today, you need someone with a vigorous mind and body. So yung context na yan, maraming problema. At dahil tao siya, naapektuhan din siya sa mga problema, no? In fact, very ano yon, yung isang message niya, I think that was the Angelus message. Sabi niya, pray for the unity of the church.
Okay.
So meron siya sinabi na gano'n. So ibig sabihin na pag sinasabi niya pray for the unity of the church, he is aware that there are problems and there are divisions. Na asking for him to ask na magkaroon ng unity and pray for the unity, na there are problems. At siguro tao siya, tao naman talaga sa Papa. Ano din siya, he was
Do you
very much
think
affected
with
also.
all what is happening, di ba, yung financial crisis, tapos yung nangyari dun sa Butler, do you think he feel betrayed?
Well, yung according to some analysts na, well, he was affected by these events. Pero sinasabi na, but these are not the reasons why he resigned. You know, ang malinaw lang sa statement niya is that in the fast changing context of the world, kailangan na someone who can address issues, no, vigorously and with much energy. Pero sinasabi din na, of course, tao siya, that he was also affected. No,
Kasi yung series of events,
Yes,
di ba?
yeah.
It started with all these mga scandal na hindi
Yeah.
naman niya,
Yeah.
tsaka nangyari lahat sa North America, di ba?
Yes.
Sa ibang bansa. Hindi naman actually sa Italian kasi medyo hindi pa naman ganun ka full-blown ang mga
Yes.
controversy.
Yeah.
Pero parang,
He was affected.
parang yung sa Butler, kasi ito, trusted mo eh.
Yes, yeah.
And then, ganun ang ginawa sa'yo. Di ba?
Yeah.
Parang hindi kaya
Yeah.
na, ako lang ewan ko kung baka naramdaman niya, whom
Yeah.
can I trust? Kung itong katabi ko, hindi ko matrust, how much more?
Pero napakaganda, even with what happened, no? Nagkaroon ng trial. No?
Yes.
In the end, pinatawad pa rin
Yun
niya.
ang maganda.
Diba?
Para si Pope John Paul II,
Yeah.
di ba? Yun yung kanyang,
Yeah.
pagka-forgiving.
Yeah.
Talagang tatay na tatay siya. Yun ang
Pinatawad.
napansin ko.
Yeah.
He's more like a father to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
No? At saka isang maganda natin, talagang makikita mo, mahal na mahal niya ang simbahan. Di ba? Magbabalik po ang Power to Unite with Elvira.
I am really sad knowing the resignation of our Pope Benedict XVI. Considering na he's a Pope that also that done something a lot to our faith. Especially yung pagbabago sa ating visa, returning to the original. And at the same time, masaya dahil it will open another historic event for our church.
It's sad really, pero the way I see it as a Roman Catholic, it's a challenge po. Lalo na sa aming youth. It's a better time for us to unite